Okay. So I don't have a lot of time, but I want to say something because I feel like it's just pounding on me pretty hard right now. It's like if 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 current me had to go back in time and tell myself like you're gonna have to face this stuff. That's gonna you're gonna get here, but you're gonna have to go through this really dark period, and you're gonna have to face all these struggles, and you're gonna be quite alone. And it's like if I had that message from like if I got that kind of message in the past, I'd be like, no, I don't want to go through that. I would have been so scared and like fragile and like, no, that's not me. I don't want to do that. And it's like when we actually have to live in that pain and suffering, when you have to live through all that loneliness, and like there's nobody out there who is caring whatsoever, and it's like so much hatred coming from all sides, and like just even just like, oh, this or what, loss of life, like having like we consider some things as being like that's too dark, like I that you shouldn't have to go through this or that kind of pain to get to any level of good, and yet that is exactly what gets us through, is knowing how to go through those dark things, and there's no like wanting to go through it, and we would try to avoid it like it was the worst thing ever. um, but after living through it, you go, that was what made me the person I am. That is what has conditioned me and made me stronger and more able. And it's like, what it shouldn't be something to shove off as something evil, something shouldn't want, even though we still go through it. Say like, no, we don't want that. We've got to take that out of our lives. Like no bad things, no bad things. Like the bad things make you who you are. They're just as much a part of how we get to where we are. And if you don't, if we continue to try to shove it away, it's gonna you're gonna be a worse. You're gonna be worse off. Is what I'm trying to get. It's like when we start to embrace, like there is things that are dark that are gonna have to go through, and you actually take them as like, yeah, okay, I can go through this stuff. I can get through this. I can make it. And then it's like, yeah, you can get through anything. Like if we can get through this dark stuff, you can get through anything. Yeah. And it's like it doesn't matter what's going on, wherever in the world. If you can get through the dark stuff, you can get through anything. People don't people don't realize that, and that so many people are going through dark things, and they want to give up, and they want to just say no more, no more, no more. But it's not about encouragement to face it through, because it has to be something you build yourself up. You can't rely on other people helping you. Can't be. It's not helping. Okay, I'm not saying like shouldn't help other people because they need to go through whatever they're going through. But if you keep pushing off the bad thing, you're going to have to keep going through because you haven't gotten to where you need to be. If you keep pushing it off, it's going to come later. It's going to come in some other form. So it's like exercise. It's like you hate it, you keep pushing it off, and you're just going to get worse because you're not doing it. So it's like this exercise of living through darkness, living through things that are tough, living through anything that's hard and difficult, and just you don't want to do it. It's like that's what makes you stronger. That's what makes you have the mental capacity to go through anything. And I think that is the most important thing that we do in this life. And we can get through anything.